Deavan Clegg has just shared some very devastating news online. She and Jihoon's 3-year-old son Taeyoung has just been diagnosed with cancer. Deavan and Jihoon became household names after they both appeared on 90 Day Fiance. The pair met on a dating app and got together not long after, and during the course of their relationship they had a son, Taeyoung, and as well as Deavan's daughter Drusilla that she had in a previous relationship. Well, Deavan and Jihoon have been through a lot of rough patches throughout the course of their relationship. However, Deavan's recent revelation has proven to be the worst of all, you guys. So Deavan, she took to her Instagram page to announce to the world that she and Jihoon's son Taeyoung has just been diagnosed with a type of cancer called B-cell acute lymphoblastic leukemia. It's a mouthful and it is horrifically horrible. I'm so upset. According to Deavan's publicist, B-cell acute lymphoblastic leukemia is a type of blood cancer that is more common in young children. Before Taeyoung was diagnosed, he took several trips to the ER, and finally his specialist informed his family that he had cancer. And the worst part of it all is that his diagnosis came just a month after Taeyoung celebrated his 3rd birthday. In his birthday post, Deavan actually revealed how difficult his birth was for her, and according to her, Taeyoung's delivery was the scariest and most rewarding moment of her life, and she revealed that Taeyoung had lung issues when he was born and was forced to stay in the NICU for a few days to recover. During Taeyoung's time in the NICU, Deavan refused to leave his side, and she sat helplessly by his side in a wheelchair hoping for a quick recovery. Now, almost a month after his birthday, the unthinkable has happened, and Deavan is pleading for support and prayers as her family goes through this just horrible ordeal. And you can only imagine how Deavan is handling her current situation as she sits, by her son's bedside watching him go through all these treatments and chemotherapy while 5 months pregnant with her 3rd child, and this time with her new boyfriend Topher Park. And I can't even imagine how difficult it is for Jihoon, who can't even be with his son as he goes through all of this. And Deavan revealed that Taeyoung will even need around-the-clock medical care for the next 2 years. And the only positive to take out of this nightmare is the fact that his treatment has a really high success rate of full recovery in the next 5 years. So thinking about all, her son would have to go through has definitely stunned Deavan, I can only imagine, but she still appears to be processing the information that she's received. And 90 Day Fiance alum Corey, we all know Corey, and Deavan's fellow castmate Stephanie have publicly shown their support for Deavan and her family, with thousands of other people who are wishing Taeyoung a quick and successful recovery. And most people would prefer not to share such a private and heartbreaking moment in their life. But Deavan decided to share her news because, it's a decision she made when she joined the show. And Deavan had vowed, I guess, to be completely transparent even in her darkest moments, and she chose to share her family's most vulnerable story with the world in hopes that someone who might be going through a similar ordeal or even worse would be able to seek some strength from it, I guess. And Deavan has also started a donations page for people looking to assist her family during this horrific experience, and she added, I'm so beside myself right now, my heart is broken. Deavan and her family are looking to actually raise around $50,000 to cover the expenses needed for Taeyoung's treatment. And although she is super heartbroken, Deavan has still made time to thank everyone who has supported her so far and those who are supporting her and giving her strength. And Deavan's situation is absolutely every parent and everyone just in general's worst nightmare. And the unfortunate news surrounding Taeyoung was announced by Deavan barely a week after she had celebrated finalizing her divorce with her ex-husband, Jihoon, and it took them about 2 years to become officially divorced. And sadly, we have no confirmation that Jihoon is even aware of Taeyoung's illness, and apparently Deavan and her family have tried reaching out to him, but he has all their numbers, emails, and social media accounts blocked. And this is because of the nasty divorce process Jihoon and Deavan went through when Deavan got full custody of Taeyoung. And a lot of fans of the show believe that Deavan and Jihoon's relationship was doomed from the start, including myself, as it was obvious to everyone except the two that there was no chemistry between them. And Deavan has previously addressed some suspicions about them by revealing the fact that their marriage on the show was, basically fake, and according to her, it was like 90% scripted on 90 Day Fiance. I don't know. She said it was half fake on season 2 and half real on season 1, whatever that even means. But the only reason they both faked their marriage was that they needed the money they would get by appearing on 90 Day Fiance. And Deavan admitted that she and Jihoon both needed the money for different reasons. She needed the money to pay medical bills, and Jihoon needed the money to pay off his debt. And at the end of the day, it was obvious that Deavan and Jihoon weren't meant to be together. And after they both realized that, they filed for a divorce in 2020. And Deavan and Jihoon's divorce process was messy, to say the least, and these two really went off on each other on social media over the last couple years. One of those claims apparently dealt with Jihoon's behavior and how he would mistreat both Deavan and her daughter Drusilla, and during their divorce battle, Jihoon and Deavan also fought for custody of their son Taeyoung, a battle that Deavan would end up winning, but the process she went through before receiving full sole and physical custody of Taeyoung was anything but smooth, and this was because the case took much longer than expected after Jihoon crowdfunded money for an attorney and then fired the guy, and so no one ever showed up in court, and Jihoon's behavior made the judge postpone their hearing over and over again, and the case ended up just lingering for a full year before it finally actually began. Now, 2 years since she first filed for divorce, Deavan celebrated being officially free from her previous marriage, and in her words, after a year of frustration, she can finally close that chapter of her life, and Deavan revealed that she couldn't be any happier as this difficult and draining journey at long last came to an end. And then just a week later, everything changed again when they got the devastating news about their son. And right now, Deavan is channeling her entire focus towards caring for her son Taeyoung, and Jihoon has yet to make any statement concerning Deavan's news about Taeyoung, but hopefully we get to hear from him in the future. And thankfully this time around, Deavan doesn't seem to be all alone in her corner. I mean, as she does have her support from her mom and her new boyfriend Topher, as well as thousands of people all over the world who are sympathizing with her, in her moment of need. And although it has been made clear to Deavan that Taeyoung will need to receive a lot of treatment for the next 2 years, he luckily will have a very high chance of recovering. And all we can do is wish him the best of luck and prayers, and the same for Deavan and her family. So hopefully Taeyoung beats this sooner rather than later and returns to the bubbly child that he is. But I mean, what do you guys think of Deavan's devastating news? Let me know in the comments below. Put some prayers in the comments below. I hate even doing this video because it's just so sad and heartbreaking and devastating. But it's a real thing. It's real life, and it's just it's really, 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 really sad. So I feel horrible for him. I even kind of feel horrible for Jihoon, because if Jihoon doesn't know, which at this point I'm sure someone that follows Deavan probably told Jihoon, so Jihoon should know. And Jihoon, he needs to step up to the plate as well if he can. It's a very messy situation though, but it's sad, it's horrible. I wish all of these people, Deavan, Jihoon, and of course their son, nothing but the best, and my prayers and my good vibes and everything else. And y'all better put in the comments below some prayers and good vibes too. It'd be really appreciative and mean a lot, I'm sure, to Deavan and Jihoon. Well, guys, thank you all so much for watching this video. Please do me a huge favor, hit that like, follow, share, subscribe button, and y'all better stay tuned for many more videos.